G'day guys, Sam Dalby here. Today I'm actually with the wonderful Tara Bradbury from BDM Academy.
How are you?
Tara, thank you very much for joining me today.
Absolute pleasure.
Now Tara's company actually is involved in the property management space across Australia, New Zealand and now the US, I believe.
And now the US, yes. Certainly Casey has spent probably a lot more time than me over there of late. She had a whole month there just recently, but we are making waves in that area. It's very exciting and interesting to see what they're doing in their market.
Awesome. Now, why I've got you here today, Tara, I'm sure there's a lot of questions out there. Does a property manager actually make a difference to the return on investment that clients get?
Look, I think it's always really important whenever you're making a decision that is based on your future, your retirement, and something that has an impact around how you spend your money, where you spend your money, and the time and effort that you put into it. You want to make sure that you're getting a return on that investment. So to have advice from someone, I think, is really important. And obviously, you know, we do see a shift where there are some private investors out there in the marketplace. Is the trend growing? Yes and no. I think there is huge value for a property manager, but it's also important on the flip side, obviously, to make sure that they're well educated as well. So doing your research is a big one, but huge value in it in the sense that, you know, the property manager is consistently reviewing the market all the time. They're the main set of eyes on the investment property. They're, you know, as part of managing that for you, and it allows you to remove yourself from it and actually really enjoy the experience and look at it as though you are the business owner of that investment property and sit back and actually, I guess, delegate to a point with that property manager, but also utilise them to your advantage to get the best result possible.
Oh, fabulous. So obviously you've met with a lot of clients over many, many years. What do you think is the #1 mistake clients make when they pick a property manager?
I think it's really important to make sure that you ask a lot of questions. I feel as though sometimes the process, and everyone has different circumstances as to why they need to move out of their family home or with their investment property, find someone to manage it for them. But sometimes they are going into it in a rushed phase. And I think it's really important to make sure that you do ask questions that are important to you and going into the meeting that way. You'll notice a lot that a real estate agent will ask you a lot of questions, and that's because they want to make sure that they can actually assist and help you with the decisions that, you know, are being made there for the investment property. So just you know, making sure that you find out what their experience has been, how they can assist in the growth of the property there for you, and what are some of the, you know, different things that they will do when it comes to actually managing the property, what makes them different and why they stand out as a competitor.
Awesome. So probably the final question is, how do they know they've selected a good property manager?
You've got to keep on top of it. Don't just hand it over and assume that everything's going to be squeaky clean and it's okay. It is really important to still be part of that process and be involved in that process. The world of property management is evolving massively with the technology that we have and different ways that we can actually introduce systems and programs to assist the process for the investor and making sure it's a smooth transition. So communication is massive with a lot of these programs that they have out there now. But as an investor, you need to respond as well. So making sure that if there are things that do come up in the routine inspection, if it is in the lead up to your lease renewal process, respond back as quick as you can, and know that a lot of the time when the property managers are providing that advice and guidance, it is based on the education they have had, and they are monitoring the market every single day. So, you know, sometimes they may not have the confidence in how they present it, but they know their stuff. So make sure that you ask the right questions to get that right information, make the best decision, and get the most out of your investment.
That's fabulous. We really appreciate you taking the time out of your day, Tara. You've got an absolute wealth of information. Guys, if you want to find out any more helpful tips, just hit the subscribe button below and keep up to date with what's going on.